Again with NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The first round of the NFL Draft is still 3+ weeks away, but the action kicked off Monday with a blockbuster trade. Philly sending 2 of their 3 first-round picks in this year's draft to the Saints in exchange for New Orleans' first-round pick this year and next. So the Eagles and Saints will both have 2 picks each in the top 20 of round number 1. The Jags, they hold the first overall pick in the draft, and we're starting to get a little bit of a hint on who they might be taking. Jacksonville hosted Michigan defensive end Aiden Hutchinson and NC State offensive tackle Ike Ekwonu for visits on Monday. Those 2 are scouting guru Daniel Jeremiah's top 2 ranked prospects in the entire draft. Both players also have draft visits soon with the Jets and the Giants. Cowboys might be eyeing a replacement for Amari Cooper in round number 1. They met with Arkansas wideout Jalen Burks on Monday. He'll also visit the Bucs this week. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Whoa, Greg's up.
He's never up this early.
Hey, guys. Okay, so this is called a Bell Breakfast Box from Taco Bell. Oh, thanks. I can read.
And that's a coffee. Helps you open your eyes.
And that's a breakfast burrito. You can start from either end.
You guys always this condescending in the morning?
Pretty much.
Wake up with the new $5 Bell Breakfast Box, filled with a grande toasted breakfast burrito, hash brown, 2 Cinnabon Delights, and a coffee. At limited participating Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only. Contact local store for prices, hours, and participation, which vary. Tax extra. Drinks excludes freezes.
Are you wasting money on a timeshare you rarely use? Cancel it with Titan Exit Group. Get a free consultation and see how they can stop the never-ending maintenance fees and mortgage payments. In fact, if your timeshare contract is not terminated, you owe nothing, so you have nothing to lose. But those monthly fees. Get legally released from your timeshare, 100% guaranteed. Call now for your free consultation at 800-200-0894. 800-200-0894.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. Good day. It's a Tuesday, 5th day of April, 2022. And, well, it is a Tuesday, the last I checked, which means we did survive Monday. Sometimes, you know, that's a little bit of an iffy thing, but we made it, and here we are. You're ready to move on to a new day. Well, a new survey from Jackson Hewitt, you know, the tax people, found that 1/3 of all Americans plan to use their tax refunds immediately, with 22% planning to spend the money within 3 to 6 months. Most plan to spend their tax refund on lottery tickets, hookups, and booze. Yeah. And, of course, there's a few that'll spend it on something foolish and stupid as well. Coming up, we've got birthdays to celebrate. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning. What will that be that's foolish and stupid?
Well, you know, if you're going to get money back, spend it on lottery tickets, hookups, and booze, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Why? Why waste it?
Yeah, that's right. Get every bang for your buck.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, birthdays today. Are you ready?
Ready.
Filmmaker Roger Corman is 96. Done some pretty good stuff. Actor Michael Moriarty, 81. Alan Clark of the Hollies, 80. Actor Max Gale. He was on Barney Miller and on Sons and Daughters. He's 79. Actor Jane Asher, 76. And Agnetha Falskog of ABBA, 72. They are having more than just a bit of a resurgence. They're back.
Yeah, that's what I hear. They are the most successful corporation in their home country of all time. That's amazing.
You mean they even beat Volvo?
That's what I understand. I watched a documentary on the group.
Yeah, okay. Actor Mitch Pileggi is 70. Mike McCready of Pearl Jam, 56. Actor Krista Allen, 51. Actor Victoria Hamilton, 51. Actor Sterling K. Brown, 46. Actor Haley Atwell is 40. Actor Lily James is 33. Local birthdays coming up.
If you think figuring out your taxes last year was confusing, wait until this year. To help you figure it out, Kxo AM 1230 and the CBS Radio Network presents Tax Tips 2022. Listen throughout the day for these timely tips to help you get your taxes done. Brought to you by George Marcus for Imperial County District Attorney and by H&R Block with offices throughout the valley.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Alfred Flores, Jessica Salazar, Joaquin Verdugo, David De La Garza Jr., Danny Vasquez, Larissa Alvarado, Carlos Ruiz, Sam Conway, Travis Fusi, Chris Romero, Yolanda Fernandez, Colin Hoyt, Linda Hamby, Elizabeth Ramirez, Esther Granados, Eva Bedena, Jamie Nelson, Jessica Flores, and Gina Erigin. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, it's Tuesday. We've got news coming up. We'll let you know what's going on around the neighborhood. And
neighborhood, state news, the weather.
Sure.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah. Remember the group Devo?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, after decades of hard work, science has finally mapped the human genome. And also after decades of hard work, Devo has finally sold a flower pot. Don't have to wear it on their head anymore.
Yes.
Oh, well.
Yes.
And rumors from Hollywood, Will Smith is not going to be getting any new job offers anytime soon. Yeah. Well, we'll wait and see on that one, won't we?
I would say let's...
Yeah.
We'll
Who cares what you've done if we can make money on you? It's kind of like the NFL. Oh, yeah, I don't care what you've done in the past. I don't care if you haven't changed your ways. We think we can win a football game with you, so you can quarterback our football club, right?
And all of a sudden, you're a good guy. You weren't a good guy maybe 2 years ago, but hey, like a fine wine.
Yep. Anyway, other than that, let's see. Today, Tuesday, the Board of Supervisors meet, the IID meet, Raleigh City Council meets, El Centro City Council meets.
Everybody meets. It's a thing.
Yeah. Well, let's all get together and meet. And you know what? The meetings are open.
Yeah. When you say let's get together and meet, of course, people gasp for breath for a moment and say, uh-oh. But no, you can have it that way, or you can go to the meeting.
Yes. You know, and I don't know about you, but we're still playing it kind of safe. You know, COVID is still with us, so we're being safe, and that's your choice, right?
That's right. It's everybody's choice.
Well, my choice right now is that we get started on the news.
We're going to run out of time.
Okay, it's a look at world and California news headlines to begin with. And the news brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. We're looking at triple digits by the end of the week. You better call Lock today.
CBS News Special Report.
I welcome the participation of His Excellency Mr. Volodymyr Zelensky, the President of Ukraine.
The UN Security Council rolling out the welcome mat for President Zelensky, who is expected to appear before the panel virtually any moment now and demand war crimes investigations into Russia after hundreds of people were butchered in the streets of a town outside Kyiv. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres.
I will never forget the horrifying images of civilians killed in Bucha, and I immediately called for an independent investigation to guarantee effective accountability.
CBS's Deborah Patta visited Bucha, where she saw the body of a man who appeared to have been executed in a basement.
He appears to have been blindfolded, hands tied behind his back, the rudimentary safety helmet he wears, no defense against a bullet to the head.
NATO Secretary General warns Russia will target eastern Ukraine's Donbas region next. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 093 LOCKE. That's 760-93 LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news: a somber vigil in Sacramento for those who were killed and injured in that shooting there Sunday morning. Mayor Darrell Steinberg among those who spoke.
We gather here to remember the victims and to commit ourselves to doing all we can to end the stain of violence, not only in our community, but throughout the state, throughout the country.
Police arresting someone they're calling a related suspect in the shooting, 26-year-old DeAndre Martin, who faces assault and firearm possession charges. State Attorney General Rob Bonta praising efforts to toughen gun laws in areas where the federal government and neighboring states have failed.
That has led California to having some of the strongest gun safety laws and policies and initiatives in the nation, and also one of the lowest firearm mortality rates.
Gas prices in the state dropping nearly 2 cents overnight to an average of $5.83, a drop of 8 cents in the past week. California grocery workers reaching a deal with supermarket chains, avoiding a strike. Seasonal temperatures today, big warm-up on the way in Southern California. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Yeah, triple digits by the end of the week. Make sure your AC is working correctly. Call Lock Air Conditioning today.
Now at T-Mobile, you can get the incredible iPhone 13 on us on the network with more 5G bars in more places.
This is the year, Amelia. The year I become a famous influencer.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
I just got the new iPhone 13 at T-Mobile. It has the most advanced dual camera ever on an iPhone. So my videos and photos are gonna look amazing. And check it out. I have 5G, even out here.
Whoa.
I'll be able to post tons of content. Us influencers gotta stay fresh, you know?
Nice. So were you going to learn to sing or dance or something?
Better. Yodeling. Ooh, let's hike up that hill and do a live stream. Yodeling.
I'm good. Thanks.
Head into T-Mobile today, because when you switch, you can get the new iPhone 13 on us on every plan with eligible trade-in. All on T-Mobile's 5G network, with more 5G bars in more places.
Only at 24 monthly bill credits with qualifying new line plus tax for well-qualified customers. Contact us before canceling service to continue remaining bill credits or credit stop and balance on required finance agreement is due. T-Mobile is America's largest 5G network. Details at T-Mobile.com.
Page one of the local news is a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 of them in the Valley, at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, Carroll mentioned the County Board of Supervisors meet today. Here's more on that story.
The meeting is available in person or via live stream. Live stream is available at the county website. The board today will consider extending a resolution extending remote meetings in accordance with the provisions of State Assembly Bill 361. Supervisors will receive a COVID-19 update from the County Public Health Department. They will discuss purchasing 2 vehicles from the Youthful Offender Block Grant Program. The vehicles would be for the County Probation Department. Behavioral Health will ask the board to approve an organizational provider agreement with Helping Hearts California. They will consider a first reading of an Imperial County short-lived climate pollutant mandatory commercial recycling and organic recycling ordinance. And the board will hear a presentation on the Williamson Act in the Imperial County by Rachel Magos, Executive Director of the Imperial County Farm Bureau. Public portion of the meeting begins at 10 a.m. For KXL Local News, I'm George Gale.
A Sky utility trailer loaded with a UTV and an ATV were stolen early Sunday morning. The trailer was parked in the 1000 block of South First Street in El Centro. According to El Centro Police, the vehicles were stolen at about 2 a.m. Sunday. Video surveillance shows a U-Haul truck pulled up and took the trailer and the 2016 Yamaha Wolverine UTV and 2012 Polaris Sportsman 570 quad. The suspects were last seen northbound on First Street and then eastbound on Hamilton. KXO News Time, 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlap, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Continuing, the IID Board of Directors will meet today. George Gale has the story.
The meeting will be held this afternoon. A meeting will be open to the public. Live stream of the meeting will also be available on the IID website for those who do not want to attend the meeting in person. Public portion of the meeting begins at 1 this afternoon with presentations. Valley Sports Network will present IID with a plaque of appreciation. The board will recognize the team of the month for the month of April 2022, and there will be a special projects grant presentation. On the action agenda, the board will be asked to adopt a resolution honoring Hank Kuiper. They will consider approving an amendment to the competitive procurements and contracts policy. Board will discuss the creation of the Colorado River Committee, and they will discuss approving Cal OES hazard mitigation grant programs for the K-line transmission hardening project application and the L-line advance assistance application. Meeting will be held in Conant Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
A man is shot dead in Yuma. The Yuma County Sheriff's Office responded to the area of 3300 block of West 5th Street at about 12:30 a.m. Monday morning. Deputies located a male victim with multiple gunshot wounds. The man was pronounced dead at the scene. The Yuma County Sheriff's Office Criminal Investigators Bureau is investigating the murder. The identity of the victim has not been released, pending notification of next of kin. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Where are those receipts? Tax day is nearly here. I held on to those. And Chanel is stressing. Why do I always wait till the last minute? Her small business needs a bookkeeper to crunch some big numbers.
All these spreadsheets make my head spin. None of this adds up.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our hiring platform instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Nice. Dreaming of a change of pace? Let NerdWallet help you compare your way from here to there. Compare investing accounts to expand your portfolio and your horizons. Then, use NerdWallet to compare mortgage rates for a home with peace and quiet built in. Compare your way there. Find the smartest financial products for you on NerdWallet. NerdWallet Compare Inc. NMLS 1617539. NerdWallet is not an investment advisor nor an investment broker. Information is for educational purposes only.
And it's page 2 of the local news. We've got weather to go with it, all brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Continuing with more local news this morning, the Brawley City Council, not to be outdone, they meet as well this evening. Here's more on that story.
The council faces a full agenda this week. Meeting is open to the public or via Zoom. For Zoom information, contact the city clerk's office. The council will face a long agenda beginning with COVID-19 pandemic update. They will discuss a professional services agreement with First Carbon Solutions for the preparation of an initial study, supplemental environmental impact report, and associated technical analysis for the potential annexation of Rancho Los Lagos from the county of Imperial. They will be asked to possibly approve a professional services agreement with Rick Engineering Company for the preparation of an updated service area plan. The council will be asked to take action on a request by Imperial Valley Murals to apply a Greetings from Brawley mural at 623 Main Street and to provide some support for the cost of the mural. They will be asked to approve of funding to allow Detective Daniel Scalier to attend the Internet Crimes Against Children National Law, the law enforcement training on child exploitation in Atlanta, Georgia. They will discuss COPS grant funds. The council will consider the contract for janitorial services, the extension of that contract, and several other items. Meeting begins at 6 this evening in Brawley. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The search for a new superintendent president of the Imperial Valley College has been narrowed down to 3 candidates. The candidates are Dr. Javier Ayala, Dean of Career and Technical Education and Workforce Development at Grossmont College, Dr. Tammy Robinson, Vice President of Instruction at Canada College in Redwood City, and Dr. Lenore Johnson, Interim President, Superintendent of Imperial Valley College. A public forum will be held on Monday, April 25th at 1:30 p.m. on the IVC campus. Leading up to the open forum, employees, students, and community members will be able to submit questions for the candidates by emailing IVC Chief Human Resource Officer Clint Duarte at clintduarte@imperial.edu. Submissions will be reviewed for equal employment opportunity appropriateness. And finally, Autism Awareness Month. We are in the midst of it. George Gale explains.
It is celebrated nationwide. In Imperial County, an event was held over the weekend in Sealy. The city of Imperial will host the inaugural Autism Awareness Fair. That's FAIR, Fun, Awareness, Information, Recreation. That'll be held Saturday, April 9th at Egger Park in Imperial from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. The fair will include resources, splash pad, libraries on the spectrum, bounce house, food trucks, games and activities, Easter egg hunt, and live entertainment. The public is welcome to attend. They are encouraged to attend. The event is absolutely free. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's Carol Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, high pressure is in charge for the rest of the week. Across the Imperial Valley and Yuma, temperatures will soar well into the 90s each afternoon through at least Saturday under mostly sunny skies. The Imperial Valley and Yuma will approach 100 degrees Friday and again on Saturday. Otherwise, a period of gusty winds is forecast along the Colorado River Valley Wednesday. Much cooler weather appears to be in store by early next week. Our high yesterday, 90. 60, the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 96. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 62. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east-northeast after midnight. Wednesday, sunny with a high near 97. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south-southwest later in the morning. 63 degrees, 68% relative humidity, wind out of the east at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
Golden State Extracts, CBD, is the first fully licensed GMP certified hemp processor in California, making CBD. Everything is done right here in the Imperial Valley, from growing to processing and manufacturing. Our products derived from hemp are a natural form of pain relief to help you with your aches and pains, help you sleep better, and lower your stress with our specially formulated tinctures, pain creams, and gummies. Best of all, you can visit Golden State Extracts CBD locally at their Imperial location, 520 West Ayton Road. For more information and benefits of CBD, visit them on the web at goldenstateextracts.com or call 760-355-9134. That's 355-9134.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Well, it was Kansas with a historic comeback. They beat North Carolina in a down-to-the-wire thriller you heard on AM 1230 KXO. The Kansas, well, they are the NCAA men's basketball champions. The Jayhawks overcame a 16-point first-half deficit, beat North Carolina 72-69.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
In baseball, the Detroit Tigers acquired outfielder Austin Meadows in a trade with the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays get infielder Isaac Paredes and a competitive balance round B pick in the 2022 amateur draft. And baseball, it starts on Thursday. Regular season baseball. Gonna happen. Yeah. And just after Tiger Woods made his way to the putting practice area near the first tee at Augusta National Golf Club yesterday, 2 security guards tried to clear a path through the patrons. And, word is Tiger Woods will play in the Masters. Yeah, well, that's the way it looks. We've got Masters updates throughout the days, starting Wednesday through Sunday on AM 1230. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And it's time for a look at financial news. Brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering LiveScan fingerprinting to the public. A judge in Los Angeles has ruled a law requiring public companies headquartered in California to diversify their board, that it violates the state's constitution. Judge Terry Green of Los Angeles County Superior Court sided with Judicial Watch, a conservative legal group that filed a lawsuit arguing the measure violates the Equal Protection Clause of California's Constitution. Meanwhile, investors are breathing a sigh of relief after regulators in Beijing extended an olive branch to the U.S., indicating they could change their policies so that Chinese companies could avoid getting kicked off Wall Street. Shares of tech giant Alibaba in New York rallied almost 7% yesterday. E-commerce platforms Pinduoduo and JD.com leaped 16% and 7%, respectively. And taking a look at the big board right now, U.S. stocks mixed as investors watch the Ukraine war and the yield curve. The Dow right now up 5 points at 34,926. The S&P 500 down 16 at 4566. The Nasdaq off 191 points at 14,341. Meanwhile, gold down $2.46. It's $2.40 an ounce, and oil off 90 cents a barrel. Look for a big drop at the pump. Yeah, it's going to happen, right?
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
64 degrees downtown. We'll have sunny skies with a high near 96. Clear tonight, 62 a low, 97 a high tomorrow. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. It will be sunny today with a high near 96 southeast.
At Burgers and Beer, we want to make your every visit a great visit. We want you to have great service. We want your taste buds to dance with happiness and your thirst to be quenched. We want you to enjoy great sports and great music. But most of all, we want you to enjoy your friends, your family, your date, your business meal, your party, your mom, your dad, and even Aunt Karen. At Burgers and Beer, we're all about you. 5 locations to serve you: El Centro, Yuma, Temecula, La Quinta, and Rancho Mirage.
KXO, El Centro, California, CBS News, brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
Is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. Allegations of Russian atrocities in Ukraine being heard by the United Nations Security Council. President Volodymyr Zelensky wants tougher action against Moscow. Rosemary DiCarlo is a top aide to the UN Secretary General.
Indiscriminate attacks are prohibited under international humanitarian law and may amount to war crimes. The massive destruction of civilian objects and the high number of civilian casualties strongly indicate that the fundamental principles have not been sufficiently adhered to.
Secretary of State Blinken is off to consult with NATO allies.
This reinforces our determination and the determination of countries around the world to make sure that one way or another, one day or another, there is accountability for those who committed these acts, for those who ordered them.
CBS's Deborah Pata visited the Kyiv suburb Bucha to see the scene of bodies in the streets and mass graves firsthand.
I personally saw evidence of war crimes, and these stories can't be staged. And the overwhelming grief that I've witnessed, that just can't be manufactured.
Well, 2 arrests have been made in connection with the mass shooting in Sacramento. The hunt is on for multiple people. Among the 6 people killed, Penelope Scott's son, a father of 4.
I'm hurting so bad because the person that he was, he's a good kid. He was a good provider. He took care of his babies.
There's word Ivanka Trump is testifying remotely today to the House panel investigating the Capitol attack. Michigan Republican Fred Upton, one of the few in the GOP to vote to impeach Donald Trump, says he won't seek re-election to Congress. Sebastian Rojas and other residents of a 5-story apartment building in North Miami Beach are scrambling for someplace else to live after being ordered out when the place was declared structurally unsafe.
I've had my whole livelihood in there, and you have to take it out within an hour or two. And so it's kind of just astonishing, This is where I grew up. Having to take all your stuff, you have to figure out what's important to you.
Inspections were stepped up after the Surfside condo collapse that killed 98. Vanilla may sound plain, but as we hear from CBS's Vicki Barker, the smell of it is anything but.
Scientifically established, vanilla is the world's favorite smell. That's based on an Anglo-Swedish study of 235 people from 9 different cultures around the world, from cities to mountains to rainforests, including some remote communities that had never smelled vanilla before.
Wall Street right now, the Dow is down 9 points. This is CBS News.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
Feet come in all shapes. You got fat feet, skinny feet, flat feet, high arch feet, short feet, and even feet so long people could probably surf on them. Cowabunga, baby. But they virtually all have one thing in common. They are perfect for Skechers Arch Fit footwear. You see, some people think that Skechers Arch Fit are just for people with fallen arches, but they're actually made for almost everyone. That's because all feet, no matter what the foot shape, will love the incredible comfort of arch support. Skechers is the comfort technology company, and they developed Arch Fit with experts to give you comfort and podiatrist-certified arch support in every step, for every age and every foot. Plus, Arch Fit come in a variety of widths and styles, including sneakers, sandals, and more, for both men and women, and many are machine washable, and all for a very affordable price. And get this, not only Arch Fit great for your feet, they're also incredibly stylish. Just because they have arch support and are super comfortable doesn't mean they can't look great too. Come on, it's the best of both worlds. Kind of like a broccoli tasted like chocolate. So don't wait. See how Arch Fit can work for you at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
General Motors and Honda are joining forces in a bid to make electric vehicles easier to afford.
An electric small utility under $30,000 would be price competitive with a gasoline-powered vehicle. GM EV Chief Ken Morris says by working with Honda, they can do this.
This project aims to do something other manufacturers have not yet been able to achieve. Develop a series of EVs in the most popular segments with great quality at high volume.
The first product should be out in 2027. Jeff Gilbert, CBS News, Detroit.
Safety regulators have opened an investigation into electric and hybrid vehicle batteries after 7 automakers issued recalls over possible defects that could cause fires or stalling. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says this covers more than 130,000 batteries made by South Korea's LG. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
No child in Imperial County should go hungry. This is Jean Oswald for the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Living in a food insecure home makes it difficult for children to perform efficiently in school and to face the challenges of being a child. I urge you to help these kids. Donate to the Food Bank's Backpack Program. Recipients are children who rely on school meals and risk going hungry on weekends when they're away from school. The Ivy Food Bank Backpack Program. Donate online at ivyfoodbank.org.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO. 1230.